let's see how we can create table on the database. So if I come here, we have our register. For now we don't have any table on the database, so let's learn about migration in this video. This is something I didn't know Laravel when I was learning about Laravel. So if you come here in the database, you have migrations here. In the migration you have two file here. As you can see, this has a date and both of them has date. Then they have create user table.php, they have create password reset.php. If I open the create user.php, it has a forget just about these imports or the classes here. If I come here, we have a create table. It extends the migration. Migration is a class that can create table to your database. This is something very important that you should know. And then you can come here, and inside this class we have an up function and we have a down function. When you run your PHP artisan migrate command, so if I come here, we are in the application PHP artisan migrate. When you run this command, it will come to your to the migration folder, and it will see if any new file is here. It will migrate, or that will create all those table in the database. As you can see, it will run the app function for those files if they see any new file here. And as you can see, when this function run, it will create a table in the database. They use a schema create user, and that table will contain a user ID that will be increment, and it will be unique. Then it will have another field called name. The type is a string. Another field called it is also a string, email, and it should be unique. And then you have the password, and you have remember token and timestamp. Timestamp will create two fields in the database. One is created at, one is updated at. The same thing for the password reset. Here we have this come by default, but you can generate your own. Like if you are developing a custom application, you have different table. The same way your user might have more information, you can write them all the way here. So for now it is just fine for the example of our application, as you can see, but our application will need some more changes when we discuss the practical application. For now it is just fine. Let's run our command and see if they made the table. Before that, let's open the phpMyAdmin, going to the car. As you can see, we don't have any table here. When no table found, and let's run the command php artisan migrate. If I run the command, it should give us an error, something like this. Yes, I see the error. The error is very, very messy, but the error gave us this code. If you search this code, you can find the solution easily, because I know what is the code. I'm using Windows. On Windows this is going to happen. If I refresh, still we have our table, the user and the migration, but the password reset is not here. It is because if I go to the user, to the structure, I will explain what is happening here. It is using the varchar, the variable character 255, 255, 255, and when it comes to the password reset, as you can see here, for the password reset, it is a string and it is index, and it cannot just take that one. That is the reason. For the index, it cannot take how much character you should give them. I can fix the problem here, but in the future again it will give us some error like that. So the way you fix it, you just come here to the command, just copy this line, and I will go to the URL and paste it here. So it should give us the Laravel news, which give you the solution. It is the solution. You can come here. The way you do is, they say that you should open your app service provider. If I come here, you could go to the app, open it, to the providers, you have app service provider. Inside this one, just add this line of code. Default is string length. It says that when the server is when it boots, you should set the schema class, the default string length, to 191. So if I come here, and you should import the schema class at the top too. So I will come to the code and import it here. It should fix the problem. If I come here, for now I cannot run the same command to migrate. If I run it, it says that you have some tables, why you are going to create them again. It gives us an error. So you should learn one more command. You run the same command and say we will fresh. It means it will delete all the tables. One more thing you should know, in our migration file here, as I said, we have an up function, we have a down function. The down function always delete the table. So if I come to the command migrate fresh, first it will delete all the tables, it will run all the down functions, then it will refresh and reinstall all, migrate or recreate all the tables. So if I run it, as you can see, our table has been successfully created. So this time if I go to the browse, we have all our tables here. It is the test, as you can see. So I should go to the car. As you can see, we have our password reset and everything, and we don't have any error. That's why now we have our table here. Now I can go to my application and register here. If I refresh the page, I can register and it will save my data. For now, if I just write khan@me.com, give it a simple password. You should know that the password length should be more than 6 characters. It has the validation, while already it has the validation, it will validate your data. So if I register, as you can see, Khan is login, and this is the dashboard for the home page. So if I come, refresh the page, going to the user, now we have one user, the password is encrypted, then we have the remember token created at and updated at, something like this. It is very, very simple. If I log out, now we are logged out. So as you can see, now I cannot go to the home. It will redirect me to the login page, and it says you should log in. Now from here I can log in. Just write khan@me.com and the password. Login, you are login. And the more thing you should know about the login system, if you write the password more than 5 times incorrectly, it will close your application down. That is another feature by Laravel. So you have the password reset, remember me, and everything set up. So this is how you can work with database table and how you can create the table in the database.